All right, everybody, what's going on? Undissolved. Good to see you, buddy. How you been? How did the weekend treat you? Hope you got some time to relax. Take it easy. Not work. Don't touch me. Hey, man. Listen, it doesn't have to be this way. No, we could just keep it on the down low. You know what I mean? Me not working is me not living. Well, I'm going to choose to take that as a sign that you love your job. And if that is actually the case, then I am very, very happy for you. If only we all loved our jobs so much. Personally, I could live the rest of my life and not work a day. Would be absolutely fine with me. It's 50-50, love-hate relationship. I think that's healthy. That's probably how it's supposed to be. I think that's fair. I think that is absolutely fair. What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Viceroy, but you probably knew that. Thanks for coming to hang out. Tonight, we got something a little special hooked up, thanks to the bros and gals at Microsoft. Obviously, you know that maybe a 70-30 hate love. Okay, so you hate your job. Got it. Man, do I look extra white today? By the way, don't mind these. I'm not trying to be edgy or Ash Ketchum cosplay. They're just compression gloves. Hands are a little sore, so trying to manage it while I still can. Much edgy. Let's see. Or I hate that I love it. I will also accept that answer. So, you guys know, unless you live under a rock or have had no internet for a week, E3 is going on right now. And I should not need to explain to anybody what E3 is. But you guys all know it's the biggest gaming convention probably of the year. All of the biggest... You live under a rock, thanks for rubbing it in. Can you explain E3 to me? Well, Undissolved, all the biggest gaming developers, except for Sony because they bitched out, come to E3 to show off what they're working on, what they have to release in the next year or 2 or 3, and garner some humongous coal for the hype train. And you know who really knocked it out of the park at their E3 presentation? Microsoft, baby. I mean, Microsoft has kind of been sitting around, and we were wanting something, and we got the Xbox One X. That was fantastic for the hardware people, the people who want top-notch resolution and frames per second and processing power. That was great for them, but not everybody. So we were hoping for something big this year, and if you have followed it on Twitter or Instagram or watched live, Xbox freaking delivered this year. They brought the goods, and they came swinging for the fences. So, following Bungie's announcements like a couple days beforehand, Xbox came in with this. I'm in fucking heaven, guys. Pig rolling in shit right now. By the way, this stream not brought to you by Landshark, one of my favorite summer beers. It's a nice island style lager. I don't know what makes it island style. I think it's just nice and tropical. It is definitely not a Bud Light Lime. You can get that shit out of my chat anytime now, Undissolved. So E3 is ruining the gaming industry by promoting hype and then not following up on promises. there are certain companies we can talk about. But generally, I think in the last couple years, Microsoft has been pretty upfront at E3. I think they've been relatively, as far as the gaming community has been, they've been pretty solid. They've delivered on most of the things that they've said were coming. So there are other companies that we're not going to talk about because we're not watching their presentations. So can we talk about how microtransactions are also ruining the gaming industry? Yes, but at the same time, we would have to talk about how microtransactions are keeping the gaming industry alive and keeping the games we love at a box price of $60. Otherwise, the games we're buying would be $70, $80, $90 for something that is patently not deserving of that price tag. Microtransactions are a huge discussion, and I think that discussion is probably better saved for another stream. Okay, now I know you're joking, but I'll read it anyway. What about the political impacts of the Mexico tariffs on the price of oil and gas? As long as the price of tacos doesn't go up, I'll find a way to live with it. But nobody better touch my tacos. Or burritos. Also, games used to be $60 and they were worthy of a full game. This is very true. The games as a service model that EA and Activision have been the front runners for, I think, is an objective failure. And I think the final nail in the coffin, whether they know it or not, was Anthem. A game that, sold at $60, failed to deliver on almost everything that it promised. And they're going to use microtransactions to continue to make it profitable. That's not a good thing. The games as a service theory for gaming is not a good one. It's not a healthy one, because we've had some games that have taken it to heart and done what games as a service was meant to be, which was, we will deliver you a great game, and we will continue to build on it as time goes on. Think Warcraft, think, in some people's opinions, but not all, Destiny. Obviously some people did not think that was a great game to begin with, but over time it did become a great one. Destiny 2 is doing the same thing. We could talk about other online games. I think I mentioned World of Warcraft. Overwatch is another one that has been an excellent game as a service, even though the upfront cost is the only one you pay, which is pretty sweet. So there are those games, but then there are the other games like the Call of Duties right now, and Fortnite, and Apex, I guess is one. And Anthem, I think, was the pinnacle, where developers are using games as a service and the extended life of a game, extended by not only the box price but microtransactions, as an excuse to ship a game that is not ready to be shipped, and take the time that as a service allows you to fix the game to the point that it should have been delivered in the first place. That's not a healthy thing for the gaming industry, and I think gamers are now, especially after Anthem, wise to that, and I think that we are not gamers as a whole, I think, are not happy, and I don't think that's going to last unless some major changes to microtransactions and the quality of games as upfront deliveries change. So going full circle, I've played Anthem more recently than I've played Destiny, and even that was once. Anthem, listen, man, Anthem was easily the most disappointing game I've ever played in my life. Ever. I have played worse games. I have played more boring games. but no game I can remember has been more disappointing, has failed to deliver on so many of the promises that it made than Anthem. And that made me I was heartbroken that I pre-ordered and paid full price for that. I held out on pre-ordering until the week before because I knew for a fact I wanted to get that game, and I still made a mistake. Am I glad I bought it? I am, because it taught me a lesson that sometimes the red flags are real and you need to watch out for them. But I can't pretend that I was even okay with that game. I did not finish the campaign. I don't even think I got through the tomb mission. I might have. I think, you know what? I did. But I didn't finish the campaign. It lost me. There was nothing engaging about that game other than flying. And when that's all you do, if I want to just fly, I have Elite Dangerous for that. I can fly a ship into space. I don't have to fly the same traveled territory over and over and over again. Just give me a break. So going full circle back to the Mexico tariffs, how would the impacts of that affect the profit margins of things such as petroleum, coke, or even steel? I will answer that. We're not going to, because we're going to talk about video games instead, not real life issues. I don't want to deal with those today. So, here's what we're going to do today, people. I did not watch in entirety the Xbox conference. I watched the highlights, obviously. I know Keanu Reeves is involved. I know they mentioned Halo Infinite. I know they introduced a lot of cool games. I did not watch the full thing, though, so I don't know a lot of things that happened. So we're going to watch the entire thing as if it were live. We're going to call it live to tape, is the term we used in the television industry. And we're going to share our thoughts. We'll have a little conversation here on stream and here in chat. And let's talk about what we think, what's going to be good, what's going to be better than we expect, what's going to be a flop, what is not going to deliver what we want, what is. All that. And also how sexy Keanu Reeves looks in Cyberpunk. I'm not questioning myself. But let's just full screen this. And let's go for it. Are you guys ready to do this? Because I'm ready to do this. An hour and 37 minutes of Xbox. Of this year in gaming. Let's do it. I'm gonna get my headphones for this.
This is the Xbox.
Because it's feeding into my mic and I don't want that. There we go. Hey, Aki, how you doing? Trying not to faint. Just let me not pass out. If I'm here, no audio, can't type. It's good to see your face. It's good to see you too, Aki. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good God, that is loud in my ear. We're gonna turn that right the hell down. Thank you for stopping by, Aki. How are you feeling? How's your first week gone? Here we go. Are you guys as excited as I am? I hope so. Let's...
The corporate model is
all right, we're starting off with a game.
Efficient structure history has ever shown us.
I think this is Outer Worlds.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life. The colony must never lose
First
faith.
week, first day.
That is what the board
Decided to turn your
defines.
audio on.
Security
Good to
in a
see you.
senseless and chaotic
Hope you're well.
world.
And play Witcher because I have to redo like
This
5
is
levels.
Halcyon,
Do it.
the furthest colony in the galaxy, proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, Everything we are, we owe to them.
This
They're
feels very
always with us.
Bioshock.
No one has ever gone against them. But a stranger has just arrived. Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets. Someone who could be a villain or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
Or a psychopath.
Oh,
Hooray for Psychopath.
my time to shine.
+1 for drop kicks. And bullet time.
Good luck.
I suppose time will tell, but no matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Fact. Outer Worlds.
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine.
Fair enough. All right. We'll take a quick pause. First impressions of Outer Worlds. Looks very Fallout, very Bioshock. Might be a mix of both. Maybe a little bit of Borderlands. I think we're going to need to see a gameplay trailer to figure out which influences it draws most from. But it also feels like there's going to be kind of a good evil system, which I don't think we've had effectively in a game for a while. So I like the potential this one has, but I think we need to see a little bit more about gameplay. Let's see. Undissolved. Enjoy reading my answer. Answer. By increasing and imposing tariffs on Mexican crude, aka Maya crude, you thus decrease the profits on things such as pet coke, which is already not super profitable at $8 a metric ton, and this would reduce it to negative $2 per metric ton if the tariffs were high enough. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Aki, good luck with Witcher. I don't know if that's one of the games you ever finish or you just keep playing and playing and playing until you restart, but I need to get to that in some point. How are you? I am good. Today was bullshit, but there is more to me than today, I suppose, is the answer. So I'm doing well. How's Lady Viz? She is doing well. Very stressed. We have a lot of we have a very big weekend coming up. We have a wedding to go to and also an unveiling to go to, which is a very somber ceremony. So it's going to be a bit of an emotional roller coaster this weekend. So she is naturally very stressed. It's a very high day and a very low day, so naturally both are on her mind. We will make it through, though. It'll be good. We'll have fun the first day and we'll get through the second day, and then after that we will be long overdue for a weekend where we just sit around in our pajamas and watch Netflix. Long overdue. I'm going to try to get her to binge Lucifer with me. I am not a very good binger. She is a very good binger, but I don't really like her choice in television. So, what's the unveiling? Okay, so my girlfriend is Jewish, and in the Jewish religion, when you bury someone, you do not put a gravestone at the cemetery for a year. The grave spends a year unmarked, just in the ground. Then when that year comes, you have the unveiling of the gravestone. So, in theory, you're not even supposed to visit the cemetery for that entire year. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose is because I'm not Jewish. I think it's part coping and part, letting go. But I would have to look up a more accurate reason. But anyway, that's what it will be, is the first time that she is visiting the cemetery for her father. So it will be a very tough day for her. And the best I can do is just be there. So we will find a way to get through that. And afterwards, binging Netflix in our pajamas. Just a nice, easy weekend after that. But not the one after that, probably. For other reasons that I have not yet announced, but they are huge, and I am trying to find a way to announce it. I understand the Greeks have something similar that my coworker's going through. Send my love. I absolutely will, Aki. That's very sweet of you. And I will most definitely pass that on. So thank you for your concern. I greatly appreciate. You're getting engaged. No. It is not that. It's the positive announcement is more about me than about us. But I think I'm waiting until the right time. Partially because I don't have a date for what I am announcing. Maybe when I have that. But it is a totally positive thing. Anyhow. That is that. Outer Worlds, please feel free to share what you think while we continue with the Xbox conference.
Please welcome from Ninja Theory, Ronnie Tucker and Dom Matthews.
Alright, I'm all done with that. Too many
At
damn
E3
games.
2018,
Facts.
we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios, a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams. We've started work on a number of new games at the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. When we joined Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making. We're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer. Our technical alpha is kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think. Or if you're here at E3, come and join us for a game. I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
Did we get a Brit and an Aussie on stage at the same time? That's impressive. Good song, by the way. I actually did know this song. The song, by the way, is Creatures by Bones UK. Good song. Okay, hold on. Pausing that. From the makers of DMC Devil May Cry, you mean the reboot that was basically like not discussed? Also, why is it defaulting to like 240? That's horrible. Come on, YouTube, give me a break. Come on. Still salty about Fallout 76? That is a discussion in and of itself. Oh, he just got hit by a train. All right, so what do we think of? Okay, I am getting extreme Overwatch vibes from this. Extreme. Now, spoiler alert, I already knew about some things from this conference, and I did watch a video from one of the content creators I really love, whose name is Yahtzee, from The Escapist magazine. If you haven't watched his series Zero Punctuation, you are doing yourself a disservice, because it is the funniest fucking 5 minutes on YouTube. For gamers, that is. He saw this game and looked very much like Overwatch. You have very unique characters in team combat, team objective based combat. So I definitely can see those influences from this trailer. Obviously, without a gameplay trailer, do we know what it actually looks like? Probably not, but it's what it seems like. That just looked like a train wreck. I'm not gonna deny it. But you know, sometimes a train wreck can be fun. Not because it's a good thing, but because you can't tear your eyes away. So, you know, maybe not. Everything is speculation at E3. Truer words have never been spoken, Aki. Except for that one where nothing is certain but death and taxes. What's next? Xbox Game Studios presents. Ooh, spoopy. Why are you people clapping? There's nothing to see yet. It's all set up. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. All right, a new addition to the Ori and the Blind Forest series. Oh, let me get rid of that bar. Wow, this is spooky. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a big ass fucking spider. Oh, this looks like gameplay. This looks an awful lot like gameplay. Oh my god, Ori fights some big ass shit. Oh, face full of fire. All right. See, here's the thing. What they showed looked an awful lot like gameplay. So I'm comfortable assuming that that's how the game is going to look. It looks great. Visually, looks great. Ori and the Blind Forest is on my games list. I would like to tackle that at some point. If this is coming out in 2020, I might have to move that up. Obviously, I think that's going to appeal more to people who played the original, but I know the original was a big hit. It was one of the platformers that evoked what an old platformer was and should be. So that one looks very promising. More than Bleeding Edge. Looks good, but not your kind of game. That's fair. Everybody has preferences. A brand new game from the creators of Minecraft. Wait a minute. Guys, this is Minecraft. We were supposed to bring a new game to E3. This is just Minecraft. It's just a top-down adventure Minecraft. Okay, so it's a dungeon crawler Minecraft RPG with lasers, and also is Final Fantasy. Minecraft Dungeons. Four-player local co-op. That is the one single thing I've been interested in for this entire trailer. Local co-op is a rarity these days, so the fact that they're doing that is, I think, a pleasant thing. Your face is like, what the fuck? Well, yeah. You know why? Because when I was young and the original Xbox was still out, I had a Dungeons and Dragons game that was a top-down dungeon crawler where you chose between your warrior and your mage and your healer and your rogue, and you went through dungeons and you had abilities tied to your hotkeys. This looks exactly like that, except with intentionally shitty graphics, because it's Minecraft. I feel like, part of me feels like, because I played that Dungeons and Dragons game, I saw this game 10 years ago. Maybe that's why I just could not bring myself to give a crap. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Thank you. God bless Phil. Imagine this being your job. This is the biggest presentation of the entire year, and you're out there in jeans and sneakers. What a life. This is what your job leads up to every year, and you get to wear jeans. Fuck yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. We on Team Xbox live for this exact moment.
In jeans and
The
sneakers.
moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time.
I like that they've got the prompter
This
up in the
moment
corner
isn't
for
just
the
about
deaf
finding
community.
some new games.
It's a very nice touch.
It's about discovering your new games. This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history, alongside your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater,
Yo, I see 2 empty seats down there. I could have been there with a friend if I was rich. What the fuck?
Welcome to E3
Get in your seats, people.
2019. This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together.
How much does it cost to go to E3? It's got to be thousands. Probably as expensive as TwitchCon.
Force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility. With more games, more creators,
Probably
and more
as much
industry
as
players
some of the
than
biggest
ever before.
conventions out there.
And
I would guess
gamers
like a couple
were
thousand.
everywhere. In under 2 decades,
Going probably is
the
not
number of
it's
players
not
in the
terribly
world has
expensive.
more than tripled.
Going to every
Over
event
2
at
billion
E3,
of us now play
probably
games
very
in every
expensive.
region and on every continent. And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want.
Going to TwitchCon
On
costs
Team
more.
Xbox, every decision
Oh,
is
okay.
guided by our belief
That was
that
just a
gaming
guess
is
out of
for
my head,
everyone.
so
My team and I
I'm not
are
surprised I'm wrong.
single-minded in our resolve
TwitchCon
to
itself is
bring
only a few
everyone
hundred for the
the
ticket.
games they want.
It's housing
To
and travel
connect
that takes up the
everyone
money,
to
isn't
play
it?
with the friends they want, and to empower everyone to play wherever they want. This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and it's why we're investing with new distinctive creators.
Oh, check it out. They got
Above
a
all, gaming is for you. This is
they got
why
a
we
sign
scour
language
the world
interpreter
for your
down
next new
on the
game.
left of the stage.
This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year.
Now show me those
Today,
games.
From the thousands of games
They
in
should
development
always have
across
those.
Xbox
I
One
agree.
and Windows PC, we're highlighting
It's a good
60
thing.
games for you, including
60
14 games from Xbox Game Studios
Okay.
and over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
Okay, we're going to talk about Game Pass at some point. I think it's one of the biggest assets
In addition
Xbox
to
has going
showcasing
for it
all
right
of
now.
these games
Game
over the
Pass is
shelves,
huge.
We'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios. Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console. So thank
Explain
you for
Game
joining us
Pass.
today. Let's
In
jump
very
in.
short, Game Pass is like Netflix. In the same way that you pay a subscription fee to Netflix and in exchange get unlimited use of anything that's in their library, Game Pass works the same way. You pay, I think it's $10 a month right now, subscription for the Game Pass service, and you can download and play any of the games that are in the Game Pass library. That library has been constantly expanding since day one. Includes basically all Xbox exclusives. The Halos, the Gears of Wars, the Forzas. It includes a lot of other big name games. It includes Monster Hunter World, I know, a couple of Devil May Cries. There's the Darksiders games, which I don't think are the biggest names in gaming, but they're there. And a ton of indie games that you might not find otherwise, all included in that one subscription price. So if you're someone who goes through a lot of games or is a variety gamer, then it's an amazing service. For $10 a month, you have access to anything in that library for unlimited amount of time. Awesome. I think that's the future of gaming is, you know, a subscription fee, play anything that's here. But with Game Pass, is it only a demo? No, these are full games. Like Sea of Thieves, there's another one. No. In theory, if you have Game Pass, then you own Sea of Thieves. All you have to do is install it, and you have the right to play the entire game. The only way you lose that game is if your Game Pass subscription ends. As long as you have the subscription, you have access to the entire game. There's actually several Assassin's Creeds on there, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Now, I don't know why Sea of Thieves made me think of Assassin's Creed. Probably because the last word rhymes. But there's a lot of maybe slightly aged AAA games on there. Game Pass is an amazing service. I think it's ahead of its time. It's where the future of gaming is going. And I think Xbox was very wise to get on that train, and I think it's going to be a humongous asset to them. I'm sure we'll hear more about it over the course of the conference, but that's the short version. What is this?
Ready to do this?
Oh, this looks like Star Wars. Oh, is this Jedi Fallen Order? I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Hey! Who are you?
I've always wanted a good Star Wars game.
Got a name? Cal Kestis. Saw Gerrera. I'm here on Jedi business.
Oh, Gerrera. He was from
Jedi dead.
The Last Jedi, I think. Or no, Rogue One. Ooh.
A Jedi.
Okay, how much of this is gameplay though? Because it looks fucking cool.
That's the plan. The Jedi are not yet lost.
Wall running, parkour, lightsabers, the Force. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
Can I tell you, one of the most underrated things in Star Wars is how they interact with the droids like they're just people. I love that to no end.
World premiere.
In your face, I just want to keep screenshotting it. You can do it. You can do it. She would love that, I think. I hope. He was in Rogue One and Clone Wars. I didn't know he was in Clone Wars. I haven't watched Clone Wars. That is a failure on my part.
What the?
I don't know what this game is, but I don't think I'm gonna play it.
Peter Shannon, a 9-year-old boy, went missing on Saturday.
Clone Wars is so good. I need to watch it. I need to get around to it. It is on my short list of things to watch. I just have no ability to sit still and watch television. Like I mentioned, my girlfriend is the binger, not me. Oh, not the dog, not the dog! Oh no, Blair Witch memories. Nope, 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 fuck no. Fuck no, I saw Blair Witch, not doing this. No. Oh god, it is Blair Witch. No, fuck no, fuck that shit. Fuck that so hard. No, no, no. No. This I can talk about. This is alright. I love sci-fi shit. If you guys do not know, I am a humongous sci-fi guy. I love science fiction. Eat this shit up like breakfast. Oh, this is Cyberpunk. Like I said, I have seen the highlights already.
Are you alone?
Keanu, hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
You got the
That
chip?
was such a moment.
All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up? We gonna be with you in a minute. Oh, come on, man. Your neck. It's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
This is one of the games that's got, yes, it is. I feel like this is gonna be, this is only a cinematic trailer, and I want to be careful about that. But the setting, I think, is enough that I want to play it.
We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie. Jack?
Oh no, not Jackie.
No. Okay, get to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical help is
Okay,
required.
just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
It's better not be another. I don't think so. This is supposed to be a single player game, I think. I think this one has more promise.
Take the chip, Dex.
Every corporal cop in this city is gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
See, why didn't you do that the first time? That game looks so damn good. I need gameplay footage before I get on the hype train, though.
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Keanu Reeves. This is gonna be the most epic moment of E3, by the way. It's going down. This is gonna be it.
Welcome, Keanu Reeves.
This is it. This is like the moment of E3.
How's it going? Hello, Los Angeles.
Fucking Keanu Reeves, man. Dude does not age.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. All right. I gotta talk to you about something.
That girl screaming is you? How did you get there? How did you make it to E3? I'm impressed.
CD
And back.
Projekt Red. Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD
I paused my
Projekt Red
game for
approached
this.
me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories. Cyberpunk.
Is the dude
It's set
out here in work
metropolis of
boots?
the future, where
Hiking
body
boots?
modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. That guy got a free copy of Cyberpunk 2077, by the way.
All right. So,
facts. He did.
Finish this, so tell me.
They gave that guy a free copy.
Do you guys want to
What
know,
the hell?
When the release date? Yeah. All right. Then check this out. Ready now?
Oh, is this gameplay? Gameplay. Gameplay.
Mr. Hansen, am I right for the job? Okay, I'm in.
Few have gone through to the other side.
Let's do this.
April 16, 2020. All right.
World premiere.
I just want to say one thing before the next world premiere. If Keanu Reeves wants to be a video game promoter for the rest of his life, I'm okay with that. There is nothing better to me than a well-known, let's go ahead and use the word celebrity, although I don't think it has to be, who's genuinely excited and loves a project they took part in. There's nothing more exciting. He's like 20 years older than you. Well, that's called a sugar daddy, Aki. That's okay. I think it's okay. I'm a little blurry on the specifics of how to be a sugar daddy and what's okay. I'm not quite clear. But I think it's all right. Oh, a fishing simulator. Yay. I want to marry him. That's fair too. What is this? Okay, you can build a boat. You can mine rocks. You can hug deer. Okay. Bake a cake. Fall on your ass. Impersonate the Titanic. And Legend of Zelda. Learn how to say goodbye. What the fuck? What is this? Spiritfarer. I really like the animation. I'm not sure if I like the premise of the game. Need to hear about it. Your parents are 14 years apart. See, it's fair. Like 2014, like whatever. You could do it. The fuck is this? Super Smash Frogs? Intense beat 'em up action. Okay, and also it is F-Zero. That... What? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, not gonna be trying that one. Okay, so we've got Paper Mario turned up to 12 and not Mario. Anime Paper Mario? Anime or Paper Mario San? I am so confused. Was this RPG time The Legend of Right? You know what bothers me? If it was just the pencil, that'd be one thing. There's so many clashing visual styles on that one. I have a headache from watching that trailer alone. So that's gonna be a no from me, dog. It's gonna be a nah. Okay, this cannot be a single game. It's not. Ah, he fell on his ass. On Game Pass. Totally accurate battle simulator. Oh, Crosscode. I heard that was a good game. Unto the End. Blazing. So many retro looking games. I just like that guy's style. That's it. I don't... Lord of the Rings card game, alright. At launch with Game Pass. Felix looks good. Yeah, he does. Fucking styling. See, that's what's really cool. More games are going to be launching on Game Pass. So if you have the subscription, you can play them at launch for no additional cost. That's really sick.
All the ID at Xbox games you just saw will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day one. At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you love through creation, curation, and discovery.
Lord of the Rings Hearthstone? Yeah, I'm going to say no to that one. I don't love Lord of the Rings enough for that.
My team travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game. Mind-blowing experiences, epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have
Damn, look at those heels. Holy shit.
Introducing their games to new players and creating lifelong fans. Since launch, we have tripled
I don't think
the
I could
number
wear
of
heels that
partners
high.
in Game Pass, adding more games from more genres. Platformers, RPGs,
Even as a
adventure,
joke.
sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day one.
That's what's really cool. More games are coming out on day one, already covered by your subscription fee. That's what I love.
New titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight, Metro Exodus, Hollow Knight, and Borderlands The Handsome Collection.
I just bought that.
Amazing games
Man!
that you can start playing today.
The fuck?
Our mission
I don't care.
at
I got it for
Xbox
like
is
15
for you
bucks,
to be able
but
to play any game with anyone, anywhere. And we know for many of you that means PC. That is why last month we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC. Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games just for PC, including favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
there you go. Aki, you're a huge Football Manager fan, aren't you?
And for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire Master Chief Collection. Woo! We are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
Whenever you're ready.
Tomb Raider, Forza. I don't know what that is. Tomb Raider, Metro. There you go, Aki. That's your game. Forza. I don't know what that is. Gears. Halo. Ark. This game's somehow still alive. Prey, I want to play that. It's fucking freaky as shit, but I think I want to play it. There you go, PC. Forza Lego. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Xbox
Mario
Game
Kart
Pass
is a thing,
PC
after all.
Is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And if you want it all, we have created a membership just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
What's this? It's confirmed. Oh.
You get everything. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games. Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
All right, hold on a sec. 15 bucks a month. So let's do some math. Xbox Live for the year. Xbox Live Gold for the year is $60. Game Pass for the year is $120. So where's my calculator? We're talking 120 plus 60, $180. And consider what? You also get it on PC, not just Xbox, but PC for the people who are doing it. Still cheaper than PS Plus. Also, it's a better service than PS Plus. Don't fight me on that because you know it's true. So let's divide 180 by 12 and see if this is a worthy package. That's spot on. Okay. So, in reality, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is the same price as Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass for the year. So, to me, not as big an announcement as people think. It's literally the exact same price. It's just a single purchase instead of two separate ones. I applaud them for making it simpler, but let's not give credit where it's not due. It's the same fucking price. You're not saving money. Just saying. I'm an Xbox fanboy, but I'm willing to say when they're blowing
And
smoke.
Because it's E3, everyone can jump in and play today for $1.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Now you can save 14
now go
bucks.
Discover your next favorite game.
Save $14, everybody. Also, isn't PS Plus like a really crappy service that goes down all the time? I've heard that rumor, but I've never experienced. Obviously, don't own a PlayStation. Ooh, clouds. Oh. Mountains. And cities. Oh, shit. Okay. This is Flight Simulator? I think it is. It's gotta be like a flight simulator. That's really pretty, actually. Dubai. Wow. That's actually a really pretty game. Egypt. Look at the detail on that. I don't like Xbox. That's okay. I respect you guys too. You guys do have exclusives better than I'm still jealous of Spider-Man. Exclusively Spider-Man. And I respect you, Aki. I should add that in too. You're a good person, and I appreciate that. There's not enough people like you. Flight Simulator. I diss flight simulators, even though I play one in my off time. Even though it's a space simulator. Still counts. The graphics on that look spectacular. That's pretty much it. At least you're not like Xbox over PS4, like it's... I mean, it actually is a contest because it's business. They're actually trying to put each other out of business. But look, each console has its perks, and you have to find the one that appeals to you. If you're the kind of person that really likes storytelling and single player games that take you on an adventure, PS4 is the one for you. You have Uncharted, you have Spider-Man, you have God of War, you have all the PS4 exotics. They really like single player games. Xbox, we have Halo, we have Gears, we have Forza. They're very multiplayer focused. Different strokes. Because it's business, yeah. But I'm not going to fight people. There you go. It's you pick the console that's good for you, and a lot of times you pick the console that your friends have. And it's not necessarily that you would never play the other console. It's like, look, I have limited means. I have to choose one. I'm going to choose the one that appeals more to my style of gaming. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have a healthy, fun rivalry. Like, you and I can go back and forth, and I can tell you Xbox is better, and you can tell me PS4 is better. But it's important to still respect each other, because we still both love video games at the end of the day. That's it. I don't find games appealing to me on Xbox. Nothing wrong with that. Exactly. That's it. If you don't love Halo and you don't love Gears or Forza, then what's drawing you to Xbox? Maybe Game Pass, sure, but if you really love the Uncharted stories, or you really just love single-player adventures, then yeah, PS4 is probably the console for you. I'm not going to argue that. Not at all. Not at all. Game Pass is a really great idea. I'm sure Sony will be implementing something similar. But hey, you play on PC as well.
Do you remember a time?
Oh, I see this one, Age of Empires. This is my shit. This is my shit. I grew up on this game. I am so fucking psyched that they're bringing it back.
It was an age of empires.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. And Undissolved is still lurking, but this is his shit too. I don't know why you remaster a game that had that crappy of graphics with 4K, because it's just like polishing a ball of shit. But it's a fun ass game. I will 110% be playing Age of Empires in the future, guys. 110%.
Razors? I see you.
Sea of Thieves.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to the
Maybe not. No, this probably is not Sea of Thieves.
hike through colorful
I can
canyons.
safely say it's not Sea of Thieves.
Personal with a wild and woolly wild eye. Sample home-cooked delicacies. Eat where the locals eat. Visit Colorado Springs. There's so much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland. Meet new people. Make new friends. Colorado has colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look. See our beautiful airport. And don't forget to pick yourself up a nifty souvenir. So don't be shy. Colorado's waiting for you. First round's on me. First round's on you.
What the fuck did I just witness? Guys, maybe legalizing weed in Colorado was not the best idea we've ever had. Maybe it's not. I don't even know what to say.
Please
I don't even know what to say.
Head of Xbox Game Studios.
No, I don't
Matt
even.
Booty.
His last name is Booty.
Games are at the heart of our mission.
Aki, which game are you talking about that you didn't get to play as much as you wanted?
New game development studios to Xbox.
I hope you're not talking about Wasteland 3.
It's fantastic to see some of these studios already sharing.
But
new
which one was
games
it?
On our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best
Age of
studios
Empires.
around the globe.
It's an amazing game. I grew up on
Great
that.
Studios are about people,
So much fun.
teams, and ideas. Our success
If you're a strategy
comes down
fan,
to
that
one
is.
thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is Double Fine Productions.
All right. Acquiring another studio.
Double Fine has been a beacon of creativity and spirit in game development for almost 20 years with classic games like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend.
This is a big thing. Xbox acquiring other studios means you have studios that are dedicated to creating exclusives. And that's where Xbox is losing the fight to PlayStation. Acquiring those studios means that they're dedicated to fighting, to putting up a fight in that department. Age of Empires. You're good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Matt. We are so excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios. And I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want, we are there.
Excel stuff.
Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you dare.
Psychonauts 2.
My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job. We're on a mission.
Rasputin?
I'm on him. Looking for me?
Wow, this looks interesting. Don't know about good, but interesting.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato. I put the old egg in the box in the basket in the No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
I feel like you have to have played Psychonauts 1 to understand that one. I got no clue what's going on there. I know what's going on here, though. I know exactly what's going on here. Dude, Lego Star Wars is... Oh, you bet your ass I would like to play this. All of the Lego Star Wars games? Absolutely. Absolutely. Dragon Ball? A Dragon Ball action RPG. I'll admit I'm not sure why this hasn't happened yet. Not a big Dragon Ball Z fan myself, but I guarantee there's some people who are gonna love that. Can safely guarantee that. "12 minutes.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay. It's never a good thing.
You want to guess what it is?
Oh, that's okay, Aki.
This is an
Don't worry
outfit for
about it.
newborn. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
What the fuck?
I know because you already gave it to me. This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this?
What the fuck?
My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
Hey!
What in the world?
You're home. What are you doing? Are you okay?
What in the world? Trapped in time. Tell me more. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Call it a thriller. Now what the hell is this? Hey guys, check out this game where you play as a deer. Okay, I was joking, but they're... You play as a deer. Go on an adventure with Bambi and his dad. With a bunch of glowing fish. And... who comes up with this? What? Alright, I know this is Gears. This is Gears of War. Okay, a little weird. That's not even her face. Is she supposed to be going insane?
Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me when we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Okay. As interesting as it might be to have a new Gears of War, I need to see a lot more before I'm interested in getting another Gears of War game. I haven't played it in years, and this was not going to convince me to pick it up.
Thanks, everyone. We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing on September 10th. And if you want to play 4 days early, you can with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. With Gears of
Play
War
4 days early by
earn
getting
your trust.
Ultimate. That's
But
kind of
with
a
Gears
waste.
5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things never seen in a Gears game before. And we'll tell you all about it this summer. In July,
So we have nothing
join us
right
for our
now.
Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade. In August at Gamescom,
Interestingly
go
named.
hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield. In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today,
Good
it's a
question.
brand
I
new
would
way
really
fight
like
the
to know.
Swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 Hive Busters. You and your squad infiltrate the Hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life. Because we all know the best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears, turned up to 11.
Ooh, Pyro. That is interesting. I like that. Oh, this is production value.
They attacked, and we lost everything. Everything except the need for revenge. This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
Ew. All right. Okay. So there's definitely different classes involved. Okay, so plant a bomb and escape. Okay, so plant a bomb and then time trial.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player
horde
co-op
mode
experience, perfect for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create. And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars, Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and Tyler Breeze, to survive a gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive. For these at home, for the next 2 days, you and your friends can play in select
star power in this conference.
So good luck out running the swarm, and we'll see you on the leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special just for you.
Okay. Do not pre-order games for benefits. Good God, how many times do we have to go over this? If recent games have taught us nothing, don't assume that pre-ordering means you're going to get an amazing game first, okay? Games, when they launch, are buggy. If you love a game and you're going to get it no matter what, fine, pre-order it. But don't let benefits that are going to come along with a pre-order convince you to pre-order a game that you otherwise may or may not have gotten, or might have gotten and played later. Pre-ordering's not always worth it. What benefits are you gonna get? A couple extra guns? Couple skins? Some nondescript thing he says you're gonna get something special? Can you give an example? My best example is Anthem. Frankly. I held out on pre-ordering Anthem for a long time, even though I knew I was going to get it. I knew for a fact I was going to get the game, and I held out on pre-ordering until the week before. And my benefit was a couple skins and a gun. I played the game 3 times. 3 times. Not since. Not again. Game was awful. I hated the game. If I had not pre-ordered it, I might have seen that it had a horrendously flawed launch. Pre-ordering for physical stuff? Well, then you get into a different conversation. If you love the content that you're getting, like, let's say, Fallout, for example. Fallout launches, you can often pre-order with a bundle for physical content. If you love Fallout, and then that has extra value. It has some emotional value attached to it, and you can't put a price on that, per se. But don't pre-order a game just because they're attaching a few little goodies to it, you know? You know how GameStop always has, you know, this, oh, get this extra skin if you pre-order a bundle now. Pre-orders are the gaming industry's way of locking in your money before the game is even released. For a good game, cool, you got a little extra stuff. For a bad game, you just locked yourself into paying full price for a game you won't enjoy as much. We'll continue this conversation in just a minute. I'm gonna run and hit the bathroom, maybe get a refill of a beverage, maybe get a small snack. And I suggest you do too. We'll take about 5 minutes, come right back. We're a little more than halfway through this conference. We're about an hour in. It's about an hour and 40 long. So gear up, pun intended. And we're gonna finish off this conference when we return. Be back in 5. And if you've got an important quest hack, you don't worry about it. You're here, you've been here. That's all that matters. Go for it. Play your game. Do it. You do you. Never gonna stop you from playing a game you enjoy. Go for it. Go nuts. Especially if it's really important. Like saving the world or something, you know? You gotta do that. Be right back, everybody. And we're back. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Aki is running through Witcher, speed running to get to do the Yen romance that she missed because she wants to have sex with Yennefer. You know, some people may say that that's not as important as saving the world. I disagree. I'd say it's on the same plane, same level. You know, players got to play. Undissolved, thank you for your continued lurk. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for hanging in there and dealing with my crummy commentary. It's okay. It's okay. I mean to be on the Be Right Back screen so that I can chit chat and still not be here. It's a weird concept, but I'm not quite ready to dive back in yet. I guess that's what I'm saying. It is on the same level. Sex with your woman or man is very important. That's extremely true. You know, because I like man, but she's hot. Hey, listen. It's one thing to be engaged with the same sex. That's cool, but not for everyone. You can say that someone is objectively attractive and yet not personally want to go after them. That is okay too. Don't be afraid of that. Listen, there have been guys out there that I can reasonably admit are great looking men. George Clooney, Matt Bomer, Brad Pitt, Cristiano Ronaldo, Tom Brady, Keanu Reeves. Totally fair to admit that they're good-looking dudes. I'm not exactly gonna try and slip in their DMs or anything, but I'll readily admit they're good-looking. Excuse me, Undissolved. Last I checked, this is my stream. Tom Brady's name is sacred at twitch.tv/Viceroy. Sacred. To be honest, I should make a Tom Brady command that is just a prayer to the Patriots. So you appeal to the masses, not the viceroys. I appeal to all the viceroys. Granted, there are ones of us, but it's fair. In Tom we trust. That is all. So hey, totally okay to admit that Yennefer is smoking hot in The Witcher. I see no problem there. Anyhow, if you guys are ready, Viceroys, Star Wars. That is how I pronounce it. I pronounce it like the royal title Viceroy, like in Star Wars. But I accept Viceroy. I understand that that's how it's spelled. I accept anything. I will accept asshole. Most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. It makes no difference. You can continue to call me Viz. Actually, that's what's weird. If you say my name outright, I prefer Viceroy. If you shorten it, I prefer Viz. That's what's confusing, and it's my fault, not yours. So blame me. I'm the asshole. You can admit it. It's okay. I will allow you to. You can call me an asshole here on my own channel if you'd like. Go for it. It's my own fault. Well, it's Viz, but no, it's Viceroy from Star Wars. Well, it is a royal title in and of itself. But yes, Star Wars is where most people understand it from. Fair enough. Anyhow, let's get back to Xbox and see what else we have coming our way in 2020. More about Gears. Pre-order or play Gears 5 with Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, okay, whatever. Also, it's Terminator. Oh wait, it's actually Terminator. What? Wait. What? If Arnold Schwarzenegger makes an appearance in Gears 5, I'm gonna lose my shit. Alright? I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. If you're playing Gears of War and then you hear out of nowhere, "Get to the chopper!" I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Laugh my ass off. This I'm excited about. This is hardware. Dig hardware. The Elite controller is getting an update. I love it. Adjustable tension, that's for you and personal taste. Trigger locks, also very helpful. This is nice. Three profiles, that's nice. The Elite controller right now has only got 2. New internal rechargeable battery. Because the last one didn't have one, it did. Looks like there's different degrees of trigger lock. That's really cool. That's really cool. The Elite Series 2. Now, for reference, guys, here's the current series Elite controller. This is what I game on, and I have no shame in saying it makes me a better gamer. It is not fair. It gives me unfair advantages, and I love it. I game with nothing else. What you do have is a lot of removable parts. I can take off the thumbsticks and put on ones of varying lengths. You can see that the thumbsticks I use are different lengths. The short one I like to use for movement, the long one for aim. You can swap out the D-pad for one with more diagonal options, although there's not really any diagonal functions on Xbox, so I don't really get the point of that one, but it's there. You have the trigger locks in the back here, so use as opposed to depressing the trigger. I'm trying to angle this to the camera as best I can. I hope you guys are enjoying this little shit show I've got going on. I actually have the trigger locks on right now. You can see how far it depresses at the moment. If I turn the trigger locks off, you notice how much it depresses all the way. This allows me to fire a little bit faster in shooter games. Comes in very handy. Or with the aiming trigger, I can get into a full aim down sight just a little bit faster. And of course the paddles on the back allow me to make all my button motions like jump, reload, crouch, swap weapons without taking my thumbs off of the thumbsticks, which means I have less downtime, I have less vulnerability. So, the Elite controller, to me, is essential hardware for me personally. I hate gaming without it. I have grown to hate gaming without my Elite controller. So an update to it, I don't know that I'll buy it immediately, but if that one goes, you bet your ass I'm buying a new one. Personally, don't like how the controller feels in my hand. It is a big controller. It is bulky. And I'll readily admit that. The PlayStation controllers are much slimmer, they fit better in your hand. But here at Xbox, we kind of have to accept what we're given. If it helps, you have tiny hands. That's fair. You know what you would have loved, Aki, is the original controller for the original Xbox. The Duke. The Duke controller was massive. All right, let's try to find a comparison, okay? This monster was the original controller that Xbox came out with. Pro wrestlers complained that the controller was too big for their hands. Pro wrestlers. This thing was monstrous. I vaguely remember this controller. This thing was not a game controller. It was an exercise platform for your hands. So we've come an awfully long way to the new Elite controller. I love it. Can't wait to get a new one. I mean, I love the one I have. But as soon as it dies, I know exactly what I'm replacing it with. You can pre-order it now. Dying Light 2. In case you didn't get enough of parkour or zombies.
Never forget who I am, where I come from. But in this place, nobody even wants to know my name. Getting attached is deadly. Because when darkness comes, I might be gone.
I remember Dying Light 1 being a very popular game.
I won't let it turn me into an animal.
Yeah, you might.
Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival. Every day, the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I keep fighting. My name is Aiden, and I am infected.
Oh. Oh, so now we're playing as somebody who is infected as a zombie. That raises the stakes a little bit.
World premiere.
I don't know if it's enough to make me want to play. Interesting. Tell me they just brought a fucking car on stage. Oh my god. This is... This is something else. Destructible environment. Okay, so we've still got regular cars. Oh, it's an expansion. Oh my god, that looks fucking fun as shit. I doubt... You're right, Aki.
Ralph Fulton.
I doubted you and I was entirely wrong. I love everything about this. I love everything about this.
Combine McLaren's passion for design with about 500,000 of Lego's legendary bricks. You get this incredible life-size
Oh my god.
Lego Speed Champions McLaren Senna.
Oh my god.
Combine the beauty and freedom of Horizon with the playful fun of Lego, you get the Forza Horizon 4
That's amazing.
Lego Speed Champions expansion. You will drive this Senna and more Lego Speed Champions cars in an entirely new world, packed with inventive new challenges, new areas to explore.
That's amazing.
And loads of bricks to smash. The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week.
I'll see you there.
Oh my god, I might have to try Forza. The fuck? Oh great, more Funko Pops, okay. Free kittens. Wait, this is a game? Wait, really? Yeah, that's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no. It was Clash Royale, but with Gears of War Funko Pops.
My mission. Find the father I never knew.
Not happening.
My mission, find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice.
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley. I've only heard whispers.
I've only heard legend.
Of unseen horrors. Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
This is where my story could end.
This is where my story could begin.
I thought we had seen everything.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, that's a hell of a shot, and I also don't believe that happened. That's fine, I'm still not gonna play it, though. Not a fan of zombie games. Not a big fan. How do you feel about the Destiny 2 free-to-play status? Alright. So a little bit of background that is not related to the Xbox conference. Destiny 2, which, Aki, I'm sure you know is one of my big games. And Undissolved, you know for a fact, is one of my big games. Has been through a couple expansions. We're in year 2 now, and year 3 is coming up. And one of the big expansions, one of the big announcements that came out of Bungie over the last week, a little bit before E3, was that in the next expansion, Shadowkeep, that was going to be a new expansion. Okay, that's probably going to be another $40 expansion. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. One of the announcements they were making was that the year 1 edition of Destiny 2, including the mini expansions Curse of Osiris and Warmind, were going to be released as a new title, Destiny 2 New Light, free to play, at no cost. So, people who have never played the game before, or have gotten the game and didn't have the DLC, any DLC, could get Vanilla Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris, and Warmind all for free. That also means that for free, no cost, you can participate in Crucible multiplayer, player versus player activities, Gambit, which is a player versus enemy and player versus player activity. You can take participation in some strike activities, which are PvE, and at least one raid, at least a couple of raids. To me, well, it's okay, Undissolved. You already know this. That was just background. I think it's genius. I think it's absolutely brilliant by Bungie to re-release it as free-to-play. Number one, they are generating a ton of hype with their pre-E3 announcements that they are, one, away from Activision, two, giving players what they want, three, cross-save, something that Destiny players have been begging for years. Cross-save. It's finally going to happen. That is not just drawing attention from the Destiny community, it's drawing attention from the entire gaming community. And if you welcome them in and say, hey, we have one of the mechanically tightest games on the market right now, one of the best feeling shooters you can get. We're doing humongous things right now, things that no one else is really doing because Activision and Blizzard and EA won't let them. We're doing it. Come try it for free. Brilliant. With that much hype, you think for 1 second people are not at least going to give it a try? I guarantee you they will. And when people realize what they've been missing out on Destiny, I'm not saying everybody, it's not for everyone, but people are going to love Destiny who never thought they would. And I think that is going to lead to people getting the annual pass, getting Forsaken, getting Shadowkeep. They're going to attract, they've got people's attention, and they are giving people an open door to come in and try the game. You cannot go wrong with that. Crossplay is what you want, yes, but I don't think crossplay is going to be possible until Destiny 3. Just because of infrastructure. That's something that I think needs to be built into a game, and I don't think that Activision Blizzard would allow Bungie to do that when they were building Destiny 2. I would say Destiny 3, we can see crossplay. Did they already milk the cash cow? Well, partially. Anybody who plays looter shooters has tried Destiny, and they've made up their minds. And a lot of people who tried vanilla Destiny 2 are not going to come back to try vanilla Destiny 2 for free just because Bungie's doing good things. They've already played it. But there are a lot of people who never tried Destiny because they know that it's an expensive experience. You have to continue to buy in with the game, with the expansions, with the annual pass, with the expansion, and didn't want any part of that. You have people who didn't think that sci-fi games and space magic were for them. This gives them a no-risk opportunity to try the game out. And I think that Destiny 2 is an amazing feeling game. It feels great to shoot people, to shoot aliens in Destiny 2. And I think that if you can bring people in the door and introduce them to a really tight, mechanically focused shooter, you're gonna turn some heads. I love that decision. I really do. I think it's brilliant. I think the only thing that they've announced that was bigger than that was cross-save. And until cross-play is a thing, which I think will be Destiny 3, it's fantastic. Obviously, the announcements for in-game were also big. A renewed focus on PvP, I love, because I like Crucible. All those things are really good, but they don't enhance the game's status in the gaming sphere. Cross-save and vanilla going free to play do. Let's continue with Xbox.
World premiere.
Another world premiere. All right. Sega? Japan's greatest online RPG launches in the West via Xbox One. Online action combat with crossplay. I'm getting some extreme Final Fantasy vibes here. All the content. All the bosses and epic battles. Big dragons. It's Skyrim, everybody. All free to play. Yeah, fuck you, dragon. A never-ending quest awaits you. Oh boy. Phantasy Star Online. I've never heard of it. But it looks interesting.
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox.
Geralt and Yen just said, I love you, Mission
Our goal on Team Xbox is to bring you the world's
Good job,
best
Aki. Way to go.
Meeting with
I'm proud of you.
developers, playing their games,
Now get it in.
and introducing you to their games. These are the best parts
Make it
of my
happen,
job.
Captain.
Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design
Smilegate?
demonstrates sheer
Okay.
creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire X.
World premiere.
Okay. I'm very confused. I am extremely confused. And I am going to need to see an awful lot more before I'm interested in that one. Because it looks like a Call of Duty campaign and nothing else. And let's face it, nobody makes Call of Duty campaigns better than Call of Duty, so why buy this one? Oh wow, everything we knew was a lie. It's like the premise for every video game. Look, we are Faceless Hero number 2. And we just pulled a sword out of that girl's chest. Oh, now we have a face. Okay. And there are guns. And dragons. And girls with big eyes. Yeah, you're gonna need to give me a lot more than that. You're gonna need to give me a lot more than that.
There are 6 sirens in the universe.
This is Borderlands.
I used to be one of them. My name is Lilith, and I need you.
Now, is this Borderlands 2 or 3? This is 3. He's in his underwear. And that is a gun with legs.
The Children of the Vault is a psycho cult. 10 billion followers demand we join or die. We've got another proposal for them.
This looks so cool. I know this isn't gameplay, but why would it be 2? Well, because I know that 2 came out with a new they came out with a new DLC for Borderlands 2 only about a week ago. Game Pass. See, there you go. That's Borderlands 2. That's why I was wondering, Aki. Believe it or not, Borderlands 2 got new content.
World premiere.
They announced that at E3. That's what broke my stream. I thought it was announced a couple days. Maybe, you know what? Maybe my timing is off. That is an arm.
I doubt you could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance.
George R.R. Martin involved in this one.
Oh, Elden Ring. Shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it.
See, this is probably why he didn't finish the Game of Thrones books.
It burns.
Elden Ring. I think this is a From Software game, so very Dark Souls. There you go, developed by From Software. Finally, a new Dark Souls-esque IP.
Please welcome back Phil Spencer.
I know the masochists in the audience have been begging for something.
Studios to one-person passion projects, thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion.
We still have 20 minutes left
on Xbox. Gaming for you means connecting all of these creators to all of you. Last fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud. We will do this in two ways, through Project xCloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago,
Give me details.
we connected all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud. To experience the freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have two ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server. Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
Except if you're offline, though, right? Because then you still can't play the games you own.
So let's talk about our next console.
Doing big things.
For
Undissolved, this is you.
The console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only, gaming. So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller, the same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles, the same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live, this same team set out on a new mission to create the future of gaming for you.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us,
That starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be
Nice beard. Look at that.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator
Anthem.
because you know that the game's loading in the background. This is just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology.
Look at
from
that
our partners
fucking
at AMD.
beard. Oh my
From
God.
a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
Holy shit. On a console, 120 frames.
Next-gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
Solid state drive.
A new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
I don't think mine can either, Aki.
Console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across
Yeah, if your
devices
internet is
across
rockstar
platforms
status.
in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet. It eats monsters for breakfast.
And it's going to eventually be called the Xbox 2.
The most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed. Built for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and optimized for players to enjoy the ultimate gaming experience on a console anywhere.
Or the double Xbox.
Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon
And then the
level
next
itself.
one, the
Together
triple
with our partners
Xbox.
at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet. Power you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlet. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox. Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Damn right. As it should be. Everything is right in the world.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? How big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you? See you. Good, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Signal detected. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Oh shit.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die. Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics. Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't even know where here is. No. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
Okay.
I chose you because you were special. I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
All right. Looks cool. Wish I knew more. We still know virtually nothing about Halo Infinite. And here's just the wrap-up sizzle reel. And there it is, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I don't care what you guys have to say. This is my stream. It's mine. I don't care. All right. So, thoughts, feelings, reactions, and stuff. Okay. Coolest bits. Cyberpunk 2077 is currently at the top of the hype list. Why? Number one, Keanu Reeves. Number two, it's something that we can actually predict. It's something that we kind of expect we kind of know what to expect, I guess. We're going to get a single player action adventure, presumably with some RPG elements. And I think that the environment, the visuals, something definitely to be excited for. Jedi Fallen Order, also something to really be excited for. Visually, I think looks great. Got to see a little more, but I'm excited. You could say Forza Lego. I'm not going to, even though my childhood with Legos is kicking in, and I want... yeah, okay. Honestly, I think the coolest things that Xbox had to offer in this entire presentation was services and products. Okay? Game Pass, my opinion, the Elite Controller, Project Scarlet. I think those are the big three things Xbox really had to offer. Games, they absolutely have games. They've got great games that are coming to Game Pass and to Xbox. They have great developers who are working on products for them as we speak. But I think one of the few... I don't think that they showed their hands on a lot of the things that were there. Ori and Will of the Wisps was one that I think definitely we know what to expect. And if you liked Ori and the Blind Forest, that's a guaranteed like for you. Cyberpunk was one of the few that we got a lot of exposition on. Gears 5, we got a bit of a description on the escape mode, but not an awful lot on what they're doing to improve the game itself. So, a little bit nervous there, curious about the new mode, but I don't think that's going to... I think it was more hype than information. I think a lot of it was, here's the thing, there was no bad information. Everything was interesting. Everything was something that I wanted to learn more about. Now, not literally everything, okay? Bleeding Edge kind of doesn't have my attention, and neither does whatever the fuck Hippie Colorado shooter was. I don't care about everything. But so many things were interesting, and I don't know an awful lot, but I want to. I want to know more, and I think that's what E3 is all about, is you get people's interests, grab them, and bring them in for your next round, tell them what they're going to get, and they're interested. I wanted to know more about Halo Infinite, and did not get it. Hey, Legion, how you doing? Good to see you. We just wrapped up the Xbox conference. We're talking about our thoughts right now. Did you watch it? What did you think? What were some of the highlights for you? So Halo, a little underwhelmed. I wanted to hear more about what it is. I want to hear what kind of gameplay we're going to get. Where is Master Chief? Where in the Halo timeline are we? Give me something. They did not. So I'm a little disappointed there. I watched it, was a little disappointed with a lot of it. I have a feeling I know why. Was it because they didn't give an awful lot of information? I just mentioned that I think it was an awful lot of sizzle, but not a lot of flame. And while it was extremely cool, and I'm very excited about the things that they're going to do, and the things that they are going to release, I don't really have anything to show. This is why I'm excited. There's nothing to rub in a PlayStation person's face and say, this is why I'm hyped about Xbox. You nailed on the Halo topic. I wanted details, and instead we got more... I don't even want to call it sizzle, because we saw no action. We got exposition. I'm ready to see details. I know that we're not going to get Halo Infinite until holiday 2020, a year and a half. But I want something to show. Did not get it this time, so a little bit disappointed there. Gears, I agree. They say it's going to be the biggest campaign they've ever done. What are we talking when we say big? Are we talking the longest campaign we've ever done? Are we talking the biggest monsters we've ever fought? Are we talking the grandest scale we've ever fought on? Give me something. We got a little brief preview of escape mode. Seems cool. But it's not going to make someone who doesn't play Gears of War suddenly pick up Gears of War. I want details. I want to see. I know that's not what the E3 presentations are. I know that they're not going to show gameplay footage and talk you through what's happening. Although I think Anthem did, although that was fake. But I wanted to see more. I didn't want to see some little trailer where what's-her-name is having a psychotic break. That tells me nothing about the game. I wanted details. I wanted to see something. And what we saw, the things we actually saw, where Cyberpunk, which is clearly ready, it's going to come out and it's going to be, it has good expectations, and I'm happy for that. This year was more of a repeat of last year's presentation. Yes and no. I think that they had more to show than last year. I think they were able to harp on the success of Game Pass rather than just talk about improving it. So I think that was a positive step. They have a new console to talk about, even though it's still under wraps, which I think is huge. Xbox is currently winning the battle of hardware versus PlayStation and Switch, which it doesn't know that it's competing. So having being the first one to drop the announcement of a new console officially is out there and start giving details is really, really big. And that's why I think this was more about services and about products than about games. Sure, they have good games down the pipe, but they didn't tell us what made those games special. Yes, there's hype. Yes, there's games that look interesting, games that look like something we could be interested in, but we need to see more details. The only thing I got out of the new console was crossplay, but that's not even a console wide. That was specific games, and that's why I want to be careful and not give them too much credit. Certain game developers that are probably not Xbox or Microsoft are pushing that crossplay. I don't want to give Microsoft credit for something they didn't do. The big winner, Game Pass. The fact that all of these hot games, the games that we're looking at, seeing, and look interesting. Would I buy that anime JRPG for $60? Fuck no. Would I give it a shot if it was included for no additional cost because I already pay $10 a month for Game Pass? Sure. I'll give that a try. And I'll give Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and Will of the Wisps a try. And maybe I'll give Spirit Flight a try. Maybe not Minecraft Dungeons. Maybe Forza. Maybe Gears of War. Game Pass is the big winner from E3 here. Being able to access all of those games for one steady price is something that no console and PC either, no one can match. And right now, that is Xbox's biggest advantage, and I loved seeing them harp on that. They're still trying to push Gears Pop. We're not going to talk about Gears Pop. All right, we're not going to talk about Gears Pop. No. After that, I was happy to see the Elite controller being revamped, but I understand that that's a bit of a niche audience. The majority of Xbox players don't use Elite controllers. Awesome. Project Scarlet, really cool. Now, here's the question. Is this truly next generation? Because if it's another expansion of a generation, like the Xbox One X is still an Xbox One, not so big. If this is the next generation, if this is the Xbox 2, it's huge. Used to use Elite controllers. Yeah, you and me. I also use it. I use it obsessively. I was mentioning earlier that I hate using a regular controller now because the Elite controller has spoiled me. So I was really hyped about that, but I don't know that everyone would be. There were also a lot of flops. Gears Pop. Minecraft Dungeons. I don't feel like that's for me. I feel like it's a reskin of another just indie dungeon crawler. I feel like it's a Minecraft skin of something that doesn't capture what made Minecraft special. I could be very wrong, but I don't see what made Minecraft special in Minecraft Dungeons. I see an RPG dungeon crawler with intentionally shitty graphics. Otherwise, I don't think there were an awful lot of things that I said I'm not going to try because this looks bad. Certainly Blair Witch I'm not going to try, but that's for other reasons, because I'm a scaredy cat and prefer not to piss in my chair. But I don't play Minecraft, so the game does not interest me at all. Me neither. I was mentioning that I had a game for the original Xbox. It was a Dungeons and Dragons video game. It was a top-down dungeon crawler. Obviously, RPG elements. Watching Minecraft Dungeons immediately took me back to that. It feels like I have seen the game before, just not in a Minecraft skin. I want to play Blair Witch, actually. I love scare games. I hope you don't mind. I might watch that with my eyes closed and hands over my face and wearing Depends. I hope you don't mind. So, overall, I think I'm not as hyped as I was having only seen highlights. I think seeing the total conference, not everything was as exciting as the highlights. Cyberpunk was probably the biggest thing there. Keanu Reeves absolutely sold that. Game Pass is still, I think, the big winner. Halo, probably most disappointing. I wanted to see a lot more. Going to bed, got work tomorrow. Love your face. It was fun. Great to see you, Aki. Thank you for coming by. I hope I see you next time you stream. I'll catch you later. Have a great night and good luck at work tomorrow. Any other big winners? Gears. I will call Gears a winner because they were able to demonstrate that they had something new. They showed a little roadmap. They were only trying to get people hyped for Halo. Yes, but I think that the last thing we saw got people hyped for Halo. Now I think you're just revving the engine for no reason and not giving it any gas. You know, I want to see, you're pulling the string on the lawnmower and hearing it, but nothing's firing. There's no gas in it. There's nothing starting. We need details for the hype train to really take off. For me, after Halo 5, the campaign I thought was awful. It made me sad. I was halfway through and was begging for it to be over. Halo Infinite needs to be a lot better than that for me to really, really, really need to play it. And I don't think Xbox proved to me this year that it was going to be that. So I get it. It's another hype video. And next E3, when there's only half a year before it releases, I'm willing to guarantee we're going to see a 10-minute Vidoc on Halo Infinite. But for this year, I'm still going to hold it in the back. I don't have enough info to be hyped for it. So, that's it, guys. That's the Xbox conference. We can talk more about it on my Discord channel. The link is down below if you want to come talk about what else you saw on Xbox. What else from E3 you really enjoyed seeing. I'm not going to do any more of these videos because Xbox was the one I was really excited about. Can't say the same for Bethesda or Square Enix or anyone else that was there. Sony was not. Not that I would cover Sony anyway, because I don't have a PlayStation. But please head down to that link down below and join the Discord channel so we can talk more about E3 and the things we saw, the things we're excited about, the things we were let down by. And let's continue this conversation off the stream. In the meantime, thank you guys for coming out today. I appreciate you coming and bearing with me for this entire, couple hour long viewing party and listening to my crummy opinions and hearing me out. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking around and being a part of my community. I'm flattered that you guys are here, and I hope that I can keep creating some content that interests you. I hope today did. So let me know what you thought about today and this walkthrough, this video, talk through in a way. And who knows, maybe we'll do something more like this in the future when there's other communications from the game industry that we can talk our way through. Otherwise, that is going to be it for me tonight. We are going to take a chance and go visit someone who's deserving of a good visit from the Vice royalty community. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will leave us here for about a minute so you guys can check the description, follow what links you would like, and we are going to go and raid. We're gonna go raid an old friend by the name of the Red Huntress. She's playing Human Fall Flat, which is a goofy game that involves physics, faceless characters, and conveniently is also available on Xbox Game Pass. I only know because I have it downloaded and haven't started it yet. So take it easy, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Peace.